Hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Farm Sim 15 and, well, my 100th map review. Yes, indeed, it took a lot of Giga Sheep and data to download 100 maps, but they are there for your viewing pleasure. Playlist in the description down below. So what do we have for lucky number 100? Well, by popular... Shut up, stupid birds. Sorry. By fairly popular demand, we have actually Knuston Farm Extended version. Yes, indeed, recently released on FS UK. Knuston Farm's always been a popular map. It has been well done. The map author on this particular one does say, you may run into a wee bit of issues if you're running a medium to lower end machine. Now, quite frankly, I consider that I do run a medium to lower end machine, and the map seems to run pretty ricky-ticky. So, without further more moves, let's get into it. Alright, I'm actually going to turn around. The map is beautiful. The amount of detail in it is staggering. And then you turn around. And I have no idea why the map author would produce such a beautiful map and then start you up against one of the worst looking low-res buildings to have ever been made for this game. Now, good news, that's the only bad thing on the entire map. So if you spawn here and you just don't turn around, oh, this map is going to be a treat. As you can see, soil mod is included for those of you that care to play that way. There is also chop straw, and the animation map trigger are required mods. There is a couple of recommended mods, mainly in the way of gear. A little bit of a trailer transport, I think, was one. The other is they do suggest you have the JCB download, because, well, it's a part of your starting equipment. So here we are, and right off to our immediate left, we find a wee dirt road that, yes, I saw the woolly crunches, aren't they cute? That contains quite the little chicken facility. I mean, wow, for a little farm, these guys got big plans for their chickens, man. The map is the standard 3... Oh boy, we're all in a row. That's a pretty creative group of chickens. The standard 3 animals, your chickens, your cows, and your sheeps. You girls actually going to lay your eggs in those boxes? That would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, I don't believe the water mod is included. As you can see, there's no... Trawfish provisions for our ladies. Well, cluck on, girls. That's, those gotta be the smallest Quonset huts I've ever seen. I always wanted to own a Quonset hut. Seriously, I'd even live in one, man. I just think they're cool. Who doesn't want to live in a bomb-proof steel building? I mean, come on. Right besides them, we have, yes indeed, you might have seen them already, the woolly crunchies. There they are. Don't know what would keep them warm in the winter, but quite the big building for them. And again, here's why. Animation map trigger is such an important little fella to have in your mod folder. I tend to throw it in my folders whether it's required or not, because I find just about every map made these days does seem to require it. Apparently the trigger is actually here at the fence post and not on the gate. Try thinking for a change, species. It doesn't hurt that much. And here we go. Yes, a well chewed over a little meadow for our sheeps. There we are. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Okie dokie. And that was harder than you might think. Very convenient spot to pick up the wool, but don't forget to pick it up, of course, because without one of the auto loaders, once that's full, well, it's full. Across the road, again, we're going to jump the fence because pressing the O button is just such a chore. Not really. Here we has a silage pit. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Throw it in, pack it down. We know how it goes. And to the other side, we will find the moos. Here we have the poopin'. Here we have the shitsin'. Funny how cows are that way. All of the troughs of feeding. The shed for the straw. And our big girls. Here they all are. And, well, I was thinking here for a moment until I climbed up here, you were really in the lap of luxury compared to the sheep, but no, you've pretty much chewed heck out of your field too, haven't you? I mean, really. No. Excuse me. But as you can see, it's not like their field just peters off here. Wow. Now, I'd kind of wonder at the wisdom of that. I understand they got lots of nice grazing land, but by the time they walk all the way to the end of that field, and then walk all the way back there to have a little poop in the straw, I'd imagine they'd have burned most of the calories that they'd made walking out there. Heck of a way to fatten up your cattles. Alright, so that is basic your animal end of things. And your animal end of things is not particularly attached to the rest of the farm. Which is okay, because not only is the map not all that terribly big, it's really easy to get around. So, speaking of which, time for a little less beautification and a little more information. There we are. Sunny, cloudy, oh, never mind. Nobody cares what the weather is. Here we are, exactly standard fare again with the crops, just as with the animals. Don't even need to read them out. We all know what they are. We all play this game. We have Knuston Foods, which buys pretty much everything except, well, dirt and wood, which kind of makes sense in a food store. We have the Knuston Biotech, which buys silage. And we have Mule. What the heck is mule? I should know this. I don't. But there you are. Apparently, compost and wood chips. I didn't actually, in my go-through, I saw nowhere to sell wood chips, actually, come to think of it. Nor did I actually see anywhere you could do any sort of logging activities. Now, we may run across something this time around, but I did do a complete tour of the map, as I am wont to do. So, rather than run, we're going to zippity-doo. Oh, we've still got more things to look at here. My apologies. Let's carry on. Ooh, eggs are cheap. How come eggs are so cheap, man? Ooh, fertilizer's not. There you are. This is our sort of first look at the map. Maybe not terribly worker-friendly, but very realistic fields. And certainly have, for those of you that don't like to run the fields yourself, of course, there are nice mods to take care of that for us. So, there's that. Here's our actual what's planting, what's going on. In this case, the only thing that's going on is we do have two fields planted. They are both planted in canola, fields 1 and fields 4. Conveniently enough with our farm right in the middle. Some fields, as you can see, are fairly chunky, but this map seems geared more towards mid to smaller gear. So, carrying on, we have, as I said, the standard inn critters. I, of course, have bought a few just so that we could have the pleasure of seeing where they lived. Normal stuff here. There are no, no gold coins or purple hearts or yellow mushrooms or any of that. So here we have our grain storage area. And right here, we know this scores points with me. Yes, indeed, using symbols. Brilliant. Here we are. Simple enough system. Tip them in, and I'm pretty sure it would appear that it looks like you get them out. Ah, here we go. We do have a pipe, so you don't have to actually shovel them out. Nice. And there is one of these for, oddly enough, all of your crops. There's your granola. Over here we have a corn, and I think this one You can actually drive right through these, I believe. So, tuck your bum in there, park, and nope. Ah, so, we have secret back here. Uh-huh. What's behind door number 2? I never went in here. I thought this was just a way out. Oh, isn't that nice? So you got a little place here. You can work on one of your tractors or other farm implement. Suitable stalls for parking your stuff up. There we have our barley. A little Case IH 160. Not too bad, not too bad. And here we have our wheat. Beautiful. Along with that, we have... Okay, it appears we can tip grain here. And pick it up there as well. Interesting. Alright. I guess it's an either-or type situation. Here's hay bales. That's my first guess, anyway. I love that. Please, all map authors, take note. Foolish people like myself just love those sort of things. I don't think that's real. But I'm glad we retired it. It's seen better days. This, on the other hand, I think does belong to us and probably functions flawlessly. Alright. Anything special hidden away in here? Ooh. Taters and sugar beets. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Ah. Perhaps even the seed for said same said. That stuff. Alright, let's hop into the perfect purple pickup. And putter on out. There's one of our glorious canola fields. Although oddly enough, I did not see a harvester. Oh, we're not getting out that way. That's a trick question, that place is. It's not that way. Help, I'm stuck on the... Oh, there we go. I know, none of you are surprised in the least. Alright, let's have a look at the big map. There we go. And, well, I'm thinking our choices here are fairly obvious. These dirt road systems run really nicely across the entire map, i.e. you don't ever feel like you gotta go the long way around. Although sometimes you do feel like you gotta go back because there are a lot of roads that just, well, they end. The map ends, so the roads end. What can you say, you know? It's kind of a thing. Alright, first major crossroad. No, we can go straight on. La 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 la. This is something I find interesting. Now, this road here looks pretty much identical to the sort of thing you'd find for dirt roads around where I live. Only thing is, see where I'm driving? Yeah. Usually the row of grass is right down the middle of the part you drive on. Okay, so we're now here. If we go this way, as you can see, there's our cows. So that'll take us to pretty much where we were, right? With the cows and the sheep and the chickens. Now, something else, and this I really like, is, so yeah, we've had a look at all this. There's our horrible starting house. Is the way they deal with selling the fields on this map. It's kind of nice, as opposed to this weird thing. That's quite a fancy street light for the middle of a farm area. As opposed to this weird bouncy thing in the middle of the field, we have a more civilized time. Now, we can get out here because this is an area that we need. So you can see this is the Knuston Market. They need to get out here with a weed eater and clean up their signs a little. Yeah, the gates are already open. A word of warning for people that don't like that. This is one of these ones where even if you drive the snout of your pickup right into the fence as hard as you can, you're still going to have to get out to open the gate. And a word of warning, don't do it that way. Park far enough back because the gates tend to open up into your truck. Alright, so we have pretty much everything here. This is the Knuston store. We can drop off our grain. We can sell our eggs. There's seed. Over here, we can sell our woolies. There you go. So why anybody would want to buy my woolies, I don't know, but we can sell them there. And then just oof here on the other side, we can buy and sell equipment. Yes, indeed. Tractors, oh, plenty. There we go. There's your I want to get more for selling it spot. There's I want to buy spot. You guys know how it works. So, again, nicely laid out, great detail. Little cash machine tucked around here in the corner in case you decided that that new tractor would look so nice with just that special chrome cup holder installed. So there we go. That's kind of the end of the road right there, so we may as well turn ourselves around. As you would expect, all collisions are on, so yes, your 2-ton truck may not be in fact capable of driving through a small bush. But that's Farm Sim. So there we go. Now let's, I was looking for a sale point for one of these fields so I could actually show you guys. Unfortunately, that particular one, it would appear, is a little bit off in some other direction. Okay, we're going to go around the corner. So, again, beautifully detailed. It looks very realistic. Although, one thing I did find a little odd, now this area isn't, but in some of the places when you're driving up the dirt roads, you kind of get a feeling of desolation. And I'll be completely honest with you, I've never found that on a British map. So here you are, you want to buy a field? Look at that, laid right out there for you. And this I can see as being very realistic, you know. Now, I wonder whether that sign disappears if you buy it. Yeah, that's kind of... I gotta buy this one just cuz. So, do we want to buy it? Sure. Oh, and it does. That's brilliant. Alright, well now we own a big giant field that we don't need and we're out 300k. Anyway, so very neat. As I said, there's not much to not like on this map. Other than the fact that I think that train would disturb your cows. Do we want to go this way? Oh, no we don't. We want to go and have a look at Knuston Biotech before we just go puttering off into the general fieldage. Alright, now there are gates that separate these various areas. So... oh. Is that our actual Vale trailer, or is that just something that... okay, I'm gonna hope that's not. Oh, more work to do. Should have stayed in Pleasant Valley. Alright, here we go. This is really nice. And no big thump. I mean, it's a thumpy bridge, just like you'd expect it to be. Oh. Alright, word of advice. Yeah, you might want to be a little careful on this thing. Huh. But it is cool and we didn't get stuck. So, very nice. Alright, let's continue on. There's the train track. Apparently, part of the difference between the normal Knuston map and the extended is, we look, dual rail lines. Yes, indeed. And another really nice little bridge. Probably want to be careful flying over that one, I'll tell you. And we have, well, I didn't mean to park that close. Knuston Biotechnologies, yes indeed. Little weigh scale to tell us that our fat little truck weighs 2,180 pounds. And very, very nicely laid out a little BGA. And there's your power distribution plant. I'm making all this up. There's your liquid. And I don't have to tell you liquid what. Interesting sidewalk here. Alright. There's your digesters. You will obviously require a loader to work this particular one. and a couple of pits. Which, let's face it, this is all you need to make one of these puppies go. So very nice. Very, very nice. Again, the detailing is really, really superb on the map. That balloon, by the way, has a really long travel time. It seems he's always moving a boot somewhere. Alright, and yes, I said a boot just to sound Canadian. Give me a break. Alright, now that... Yeah, sure, this is a good way to do it. Take us down to our last real big point of interest. I mean, not that the whole map isn't kind of interesting, but... Boy, you can really get burning down these little dirt roads, eh? Woohoo! Them Duke boys are at it again. Another nice little water feature. Oh, really nice little river, actually. Aw, too bad it flows into a pipe. That always kind of ruins the effect. No, I mean like either in real life type of thing. I don't mean here on the map. I just mean that, you know, it'd be so nice to just see it meander off into the woods. But yeah, gotta be a culvert. Well, let's take a little trip up here. And, oh, okay, this just takes us into some of our larger fields. You can see this sort of thing. Yeah, this might be a bit of a challenge. Well, that is quite the field, man. It's almost a funnel, eh? That's something. Yeah, fields like that might be a little bit challenging. I'm sure that Auto Combine will haul or handle them, but you're going to want a fairly strong tractor for popping up and down there to empty things out. Oh yeah. And a little road takes us over here to where that creek meanders off into the distance. There's a number of villages you can sort of see on the map. They're not particularly accessible. They're more or less there so you don't end up with that, you know, map that's surrounded by cardboard stand-ups like a lot of them are. Again, just a depth of realism that's much appreciated. This is the sort of map where you could really relax and enjoy your playthrough. Alright, let's head oof to the next bit. Whoops. No shocker there. It wouldn't be an episode if I didn't crash a vehicle at least once. In fact, the mere fact I haven't had to go back and buy a second pickup truck yet is some nice meadowland up there. So there is certainly places to get your grass fix. That could be taken a few ways. It's too early in the morning for a grass fix. Oh, okay now. That's not very nice. You just really messed up my truck, dude. Now let's head up here. What have we here? Fuel station. Oh yeah. So we've got fuel and these canola and all that. So that's seeds. Is this wee building anything of import? There's a gas refueling. It doesn't appear to be. And if we go around the corner... Oh, I don't think we're actually allowed in there. But that's, dang, quite the water tower. Hop in my truck. And run over a duck. Okay. Oh, you can go in here, man. Oh. Dude. Open in. Oh, thank you. Ah. This might, in fact, and I'll bet you it is, this is a working watering point. There you are. Very nice. So you can fill up for water here. Whoopsie. Alright. And this, by the way, is, I believe, the only road on the map that actually has traffic. And as you can see, yeah, the other cars actually have to drive off the road to get by you. It's such a narrow little lane. Now, what are you gonna do? Oh, you're just gonna... Hello? Oh. Well, magic car. Alright, guys, that's pretty much what there is to see for this. Again, I don't believe there's really any forestry involved. But did it not give us an actual quantity of wood chips? Yeah, somewhere, we have 16,000 liter of wood chips stored. But I'm afraid, guys, I really don't know. If someone would let us know down in the comments, because I'm pretty sure that I did cover pretty much everywhere there was to cover, both on my drive-through and now. Because yeah, if you go out to the end of any of these roads, there isn't really any forestry areas and there's nothing else marked. So yeah, my apologies. Where the wood chips are on this map, I just don't know, guys. I really don't. I'm pretty sure there's no log sale or anything close to that, because I have, as I said, driven the entire map. I'm pretty sure all the roads. So I'll just quickly whip up this dirt road. We haven't been up here yet in this playthrough, or in this review. Apologies. A nice little under the tunnel. Well, as you can see, they just sort of end, as one might expect. Again, the map ends, the roads are going to end. Okay. And this way will take us back up to our farm. So yeah, my apologies, guys. I'm not really sure where your wood chips are stored, or if that's perhaps... well, I'm pretty sure it's not an error of any kind, that information is there. So I guess somewhere you have the ability to do it. I don't know that I've actually seen any cuttable trees either. Well, I don't know. As I said, if I've actually just outright missed it, I really do apologize, guys. I'm pretty sure that, as I said, I covered all of the roads when I did my walkthrough. But here's what I mean by there's a few villages, but you can't really get there, so... I think that's going to do it, guys. This has been Knuston Farm Extended, my 100th map review. Wow. That's a lot of them on top of all the different series and LPs with it. But that's Farm Simulator for you. I really do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the thumbs up. Could really use all the likes and etc. we want. Leave lots of comments. Always like to see what you have to say. Until next time, this has been Species 7 for Farm Sim 15, taking a look at the very, very nicely done Knuston Farm Extended version. Available on FSUK, the link, of course, will be down below in the description. Till next time, take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now. Let's have a look at this dirt road. I'm just going to hang in here for a sec, guys, just in case this leads us to... No. Okay, I did come up this one earlier. Alright, bye.